Elijah Tafoya, 19. Elijah Tafoya, Jolie Guzman, 19. Dominic Cash Mullen, 21. Just some people that are wanted for murder. Two of them, as you can see, has been arrested. But when this thing was made, those three were not. Maria Acosta, Michael Kelly, and Anthony McCrady, they're all still on the run. And I'm going to focus on Anthony McCrady. Anthony E. McCrady. Anthony E. McCrady, 28 years of age, is accused of killing Ray Sedillo. So what's the details about Anthony McCrady? There's been a bunch of people actually arrested in connection with this case. So May 2022, 6 months ago, police alleged to Central in Pennsylvania on May 8th. Two men had been shot at the location. Raymond Sedillo, one of the victims, reportedly died a few weeks later from the shooting injuries. McCrady is described as 5'7". Are we to assume that Anthony McCrady was the other person? Two men had been shot at the location. Anthony McCrady is described as 5'7", around 165 pounds, and has arm, neck, chest, and back tattoos. Michael Kelly, 29, is wanted after a homicide that happened on November 18th, 2021. Okay, so this is about Anthony McCrady. So that tells us the basic details, right? Raymond Sedillo got shot. He's going to die later on. Central in Pennsylvania, May 8th, 2022. Anthony McCrady is the prime suspect. Third man charges. Albuquerque Journal has two articles here. Raul Flores, Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. A third man has been charged in connection with a shooting that left one man dead and another wounded outside an East Central convenience store in May. Anthony E. McCrady, 28, is facing an open count of murder in the May 8th shooting that left 25-year-old Raymond Sedillo dead. A warrant has been issued for McCrady's arrest. It's unclear if he's got an attorney. So Anthony E. McCrady has a warrant out for his arrest, and he's got an open count of murder. First-degree murder, second-degree murder, just general murder generally. Anthony E. McCrady, 28, wanted. They've arrested two other suspects so far in the case. Curtis Taylor III, 24, and Tyrell Burr, 27. So charged. The third person's been charged. Curtis Taylor III, 24, Tyrell Burr, 27, have already been arrested. Albuquerque police responded to gunfire at the In-N-Out Market. Okay, wow, that's more specific than this other In-N-Out Market at Central in Pennsylvania during the early hours of May 8th. After the shooting, Raymond Sedillo was taken to a hospital where he died from his injuries on May 21st. Taylor was arrested July 2nd after police traced the SUV involved in the shooting to Taylor's girlfriend, who later identified him as one of the shooters from the surveillance footage. Burr was arrested July 13th when police found messages between him and Taylor that referenced the homicide. Burr's phone was searched by police and subsequently placed at the scene of the shooting within 15 minutes of the homicide, according to an arrest warrant affidavit filed in Metropolitan Court on June 30th. A confidential informant identified a third shooter as McCrady. Police matched a previous mugshot of McCrady to the surveillance video taken on the night of the shooting, and a detective also confirmed the ID. Burr picked McCrady out of a photo lineup, telling police he fired first at Sedillo before Burr opened fire. APD arrests second suspect. Tyrell Burr. Second suspect alleged to be a part of a group of men who shot up a car, killing one man and wounding another outside an East Central convenience store in May. Holy shit. This fucking... this story gets... Tyrell Burr, 27, is charged with an open count of murder and tampering with evidence in the May 8th shooting that left Raymond Sedillo dead. Sedillo, 25, was taken to hospital but died from his injuries on May 21st. Detectives arrested another suspect, 24-year-old Curtis Taylor III. On July 2nd, police found messages between Taylor and Burr referencing the homicide that tracked Burr's phone to the scene when the shooting occurred. According to a criminal complaint filed in Metropolitan Court, police responded around 4 a.m. on May 8th to reports of gunfire at the In-N-Out Market on Central. At Central in Pennsylvania, officers found a car wrecked into a curb nearby in Sedillo and a friend with gunshot wounds. The friend told police they asked a group of men to buy them cigarettes before the men opened fire. Police traced the SUV used by the suspects to a girlfriend of Taylor's, and she identified him as a shooter. From surveillance footage, detectives found messages between Taylor and Burr talking about the shooting, but Taylor wouldn't identify anyone else involved. Police had a search warrant on Burr's phone, put him at the scene within 15 minutes. The homicide occurred. They used photos from Burr's Facebook to match his description and close to a man seen firing an AK-style rifle in surveillance footage. July 14th, July 15th, 2022 is when that article was written. This other one about the third man charged is August 10th, 2022. Here's KRQE. Is that what I already... Yeah, that's what I read earlier. Well, allegedly, they went to Central in Pennsylvania. That was what they said at the beginning. And allegedly, 2 men had been shot. And allegedly, one of them died. 2 people did get shot. Raymond Sedillo did die. I don't know the name of the other person. And apparently they were shot up. The fucking car was shot up at an In-N-Out at a convenience store. So this story didn't really capture it at all. It just kind of Anthony McCrady, 28. He's wanted, for a homicide. Maybe he was there, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Who cares, right? Who gives a shit? Ay, 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 ay. So, RIP to Raymond Sedillo. The other guy or person survived, and this Anthony McCrady is, wanted, armed, and dangerous. So is Michael Kelly. So is that one John guy, Maria Acosta, Abel Acosta, and Maria Acosta, and a couple more.